All right. Hey, everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you how I help businesses 10x their marketing using video content, using this right here. And if you think that sounds like a bold claim, then, well, you're absolutely right. But here's the thing. It's true. I've worked with businesses from SaaS companies to mid-sized enterprises, helping them unlock the potential of video content to drive incredible results. Now, the transformation isn't just about making videos. It's about building a strategy that aligns with your brand voice, that engages your audience, and delivers measurable outcomes. And I've seen firsthand how a well-executed video strategy can multiply engagement, conversions, and brand visibility like nothing else. And it can do it all at the same time. And over the years, I've partnered with many companies that initially struggled initially struggled to stand out in crowded markets. But by using video content as a growth lever, we not only solved their marketing challenges, but we also positioned them as leaders in their industries. This is the thought leadership area. And today I'm going to walk through exactly how that is done. And by the end of this video, you will know how to take your own video strategy to that next level and start engaging with your audience. So if you've ever wondered how to make video work for your business, then stick with me for this video because this is the roadmap that you've been waiting for. Now, marketing today is more competitive than ever. Businesses are vying for attention across multiple channels. That's all they want is attention. And audiences are becoming increasingly selective about the content they engage with. That is about the brands that they tend to follow. And for many companies, there's the traditional approaches to marketing, which is blog posts, email campaigns, static ads. And it's just no longer as effective as they once were. Your audience now has an even broader choice, especially with more competitors getting on the market. And the biggest challenge is standing out. It's getting that attention. When every business is shouting into the void, how do you make sure that your message is the one that's heard? And this is where video content comes in. So unlike static content, video has the power to capture attention almost instantly, and it combines visuals, audio, and storytelling, more on that later, in a way that other formats simply just can't match. But here's the catch with that. Creating effective video content requires more than just hitting record and hopping in front of a camera. It's about crafting a message that actually resonates and producing it with quality that reflects your own brand and distributing it in a way that maximizes reach and impact. Think omni-channel presence here. And that particular part is where I've been able to make a difference for the businesses that I've worked with. And the foundation of my approach lies in understanding the unique challenges and goals of each business. Everyone is in a different area and every company is different and they are at different points of their journey, but their audiences, they have specific needs and preferences. And the first step is always research. It's always getting to know the brand, knowing its competitors and its target market. And this is quite tough for a lot of people because these, particularly SaaS brands, these tech brands, they do their research and they come to me with all of the research there. And they're missing main key elements that they haven't had conversations with their actual audience. One of the most important lessons that I've learned is the power of simplicity. Whether I'm creating a product demo for a SaaS company or a knowledge-based video, these support sides for enterprise clients, the message needs to be clear and just very easy to understand. And so overcomplicating things with jargon or unnecessary details, or even the crazy brand assets that most SaaS companies love. They love their motion graphics. The fact is that it can quickly lose your audience. Now, another key aspect is authenticity. And audiences today are incredibly savvy. They can spot insincerity a mile away. And that's why I always emphasize that genuine storytelling from a human in videos is that's how I create. That's whether it's showcasing a real customer success story, like a testimonial, or capturing the passion of a founder. Authenticity of that company is what builds trust and engagement over the long term. It's where you find those real followers and supporters. So let's take a general example. There was a SaaS company we worked with that was struggling to get their message across in a crowded marketplace. Their product was great. It was really awesome, but the content they were producing wasn't resonating with their audience. And they relied on text-heavy blog posts and standard static ads, but those just weren't making a reliable impact. Those conversions weren't happening. So what they did was they decided to refocus their efforts by identifying key pain points that their product solved, and then creating video content that addressed those needs in a more engaging way. This is similar to the They Ask You Answer approach, which I'll have my editor throw up here. This is Marcus Sheridan's book, They Ask You Answer. For all you marketers out there, if you haven't read this book, give it a look. It'll be very helpful. I'll put it in the description below, actually. And they started with a 90-second explainer video that's focusing on how their product could save time and improve productivity rather than diving into the technical details. Instead of showcasing about their product or service, what they did was they focused on the pain points and the results that their product or service could get them. And almost immediately, the conversions absolutely improved dramatically. Website traffic increased and they saw more people signing up for free trials. And they didn't stop there. They actually expanded their content strategy to include more customer testimonials and tutorial videos, support videos, so that would reduce churn. And they even got into the thought leadership pieces to position themselves as experts in the field. And this is a great example of how tweaking your messaging, even slightly, and using video content can make a huge difference in connecting with your audience and driving real business results. So by leveraging video content across multiple platforms, this is that omni-channel presence that I was speaking of, you can get to LinkedIn, YouTube, and even their own website. What that can do is create a cohesive presence that will resonate with your audience. And for this client, over the course of a year, their marketing ROI increased 10x. That provided the power of a well-executed video strategy. Now, social media is the heartbeat of modern video marketing, and platforms like Instagram and LinkedIn and even TikTok, of course, they offer unparalleled opportunities to connect with new audiences. And that's where they spend most of the time. But each platform is different, and understanding those nuances in rather each different types of content and what you're putting out for your audience, that is the key to getting those conversions. Now, for example, LinkedIn is perfect for thought leadership and professional insights, while Instagram thrives on high energy, visually appealing content. And TikTok, on the other hand, is all about creativity and authenticity. So knowing how to tailor video content for each platform can make all the difference. Now, the biggest question, the biggest breakthroughs that we get is all around that one word. It's AI, right? And video marketing has definitely have some AI tools there. And AI simplifies and streamlines many aspects of video creation, from script writing to strategy to even editing and analytics now. And it's really exciting. And, for example, I've used AI powered platforms like ChatGPT or Claude. Claude is awesome, to analyze viewer behavior and to optimize the content for better engagement. Those sort of analytic tools are really helpful. They provide valuable insights like where viewers tend to drop off and which topics generate the most interest. And when you're armed with this data, then what you can do is refine strategies and create content that truly resonates with your audience. And AI also helps in scaling video production. And this is where most people go. By automating time-consuming tasks like editing and captioning and subtitles, what it does, it allows our team to focus more on the creative aspects of content creation. It's really the strategy. It's the research behind the audience. What questions do they want to know? How can we answer them in the most helpful way? And this has been especially beneficial for businesses with tight budgets or limited resources that are just seeing the growth that video has on businesses. And once you get tapped into that, then it's for the long term. And of course, no strategy is without its challenges. So one of the most common issues that businesses tend to face is around those budget constraints. So high quality video production it can be expensive, but it actually doesn't have to break the bank. And it most certainly doesn't have to break your marketing budget. And I've worked with companies to find cost-effective solutions like using AI tools or repurposing existing content into new formats. But another challenge is keeping content fresh. Audiences, they just crave variety. And repeating the same ideas or having the same look, it can quickly lead to diminishing returns. And that's why I always emphasize the importance of staying attuned to audience feedback and industry trends. And nowadays, every company tends to be a media company. So you need to really listen and create content that is helpful to new audiences and keeping the ones that are your supporters that really want to know more about how your product or service can help them in the long term. And that's really the long-term impact of video marketing. What makes video marketing itself truly powerful is that long-term impact. And it's unlike other forms of content. Videos have a longer shelf life and continue to deliver value well long after they're published. And a well-made explainer video, for instance, can remain relevant for years, attracting new audiences and driving conversions. A lot of people get confused that one video going viral is all you need. And cool, for brand awareness, that does make sense. However, that's not the goal. The goal is to find the right audience that actually sees your product or service as their solution. And once you find that, you are going to be in a much better place than any of your competitors. You're going to stand out more because you're actually answering the questions that your audience has. So that is how I help businesses 10x their marketing with video content. And it's been an incredible journey, seeing brands really grow, going from small to medium to enterprise, and seeing those audiences engage and the results speak for themselves. And for me, it's not just about creating videos, but it's about building connections, solving challenges, and really empowering businesses to shine in their own industries. And so now what I'd like to do is I'd love to hear from you, particularly on this subject. Did any part of this resonate with you? Did you have a favorite takeaway or a question about video marketing? If you do, go ahead and drop a comment below. Please do, because I genuinely enjoy continuing conversations about this and helping out. So if you have a question down there, I just might answer it for a future comment. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it if you can just go down and just hit like and subscribe. We can actually push out more insights like this and share it with you. And I'll actually share with someone that you might find that might find it useful. So your support means the world, and it actually helps us reach even more people who are ready to transform their video marketing. And with that, here's your next step. If you want to see how video content can elevate your business, then let's make it happen. What I'm going to do is in the same description below, I'm going to leave my Calendly link directly to me. And if you book that in, we can build a video strategy for you for free that works for you. And if not, I'm not the right person, I will point you in the right direction. All right. So if that sounds fair, book a call. Thanks for watching. And remember, when it comes to marketing, please don't just create content. You got to create an impact for your audience. That's really important. All right. Thanks very much for your time, and we'll speak soon.